How's it going, all you buggers? You're probably out there wondering, how do you wheelie this thing I just got? Or you might have not just got it. You might have had it for a minute now. You wanted to wheelie it. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how. So without further ado, let's get into the steps. First step, make sure you have an e-bike. You know, it's kind of an important one. It has like, enough power to pick the front wheel up at least at like 2 miles an hour. And that's just kind of low, So after you have like, get your e-bike, you can practice picking it up, kind of like this. And so after you do that, you kind of get an idea of where your rear brake is. It's just good, so as long as you have an idea where it is. Because you might think you do until you're in an emergency, and then you don't. Especially if you've been riding bikes before and your left hand's rear brake. That is very confusing. Trust me, I know from experience. Okay, so now the next step will probably be to like let out your air pressure in your rear wheel, because if it's too hard, you'll just be leaning too much, if that makes sense. You want it to carry kind of flat so it sits, and therefore it can go straight. You won't lean side to side as much, which is pretty good. Now, besides things I, can't explain, I just have to kind of show, you kind of want to start with your legs on the ground. So I'm just going to put an example up like right here. This is a very good way to feel out where your bike is and your balance point. Because if you don't do that, you won't really know where your balance point is. Basically you should be bouncing up in the dark, which I do not recommend, even if you try it on a duke bike, if you're not a wheelie. So it's going to try that so you know exactly where that little nice balance point is. It might take you a long time to get it down. It took me personally like a month and a little over. But don't worry, that's just part of the process. All of us have to go through it to learn to wheelie. And so, I guess for last tip, you just gotta send it. Go for it. Of course, within I recommend on grass, not like smooth, because when it's hilly, it makes it way harder. Trust me. So you can kind of get into the hills once you start to get better at the wheelies as practice. So I hope this video helps you. I know it's short. If you guys want to see more like this, just hit that subscribe button, follow, or whatever, and just comment down below if you want me to do a longer version of this. This is just kind of an experiment thing I was doing. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.